What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, May 9th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. 2 games today. Everything could change by the time we get the Cleveland news. Darius Garland questionable, Evan Mobley questionable, DeAndre Hunter questionable. Make sure you're watching live before lock tonight at 6:30 so you can get all that news. Christian Brown on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays of the day? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I've got Jaylen Williams. I really love this matchup for him. Offensively, it's tough when he has Aaron Gordon, but anytime he doesn't, he's going to be in a very plus matchup. Small forward, power forward eligible, playing about 36 minutes a night. Certainly can grab some defensive stats as well. 21 points, 5.5 boards, 5.5 assists, 2.5 stocks. He's projected for 41. The goal is 48. I expect OKC to cruise here once again. I think they're a massively better team than the Denver Nuggets, particularly on the defensive side. And that's going to be a benefit for Jaylen Williams. You get a great MPE, a very reasonable salary, a guy that's going to play well into the 30-minute mark. Sign me up for Jaylen Williams. In at number 4, I'm going to Russell Westbrook. I don't love it in a playoff scenario because it's Russell Westbrook, but he's playing better than Michael Porter Jr., and they're out of bodies, so he's just going to play a lot. I got him in for 28 minutes today, but it could be more. Point guard only, 5,100, 13 points, 4.5 boards, 4.5 assists, 2 stocks. You're looking for 36 out of Russ. If it's not going well for Michael Porter Jr., it just becomes Russ. It could just be going well for Russ. There are a lot of ways this works. There's a lot of ways where it doesn't. OKC knows what Russell Westbrook is, and there will come a time in this series where he looks like the dude you don't want out there in the playoffs. But for today, at 5,100, I don't think it's going to stop me from getting to him. Up next at number 3 is probably the guy I hate the most in the playoffs right now, and that's Jamal Murray. But 6,800 point guard, shooting guard eligibility, 26-4 with a 2 stock line, 38 fantasy points, only needing 44. I get why he's popular. I get why he's got a 44% optimal rate. It's great flexibility. The price is fine. He's obviously playing as many minutes as he can handle, but I couldn't hate a matchup for a player more. There's really no matter who's on the floor for Oklahoma City, unless it's Isaiah Joe, every single person that ends up on Jamal Murray is a plus defensive matchup. Whether it's SGA on a switch, whether it's Dort, whether it's Jaylen Williams, whether it's Alex Caruso, whether it's Cason Wallace, none of that's good for Jamal Murray. And by the way, if he happens to beat the guy that he's on, he has to get into a sea of Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. But that's not what I'm worried about right now. DFS is a game of salary, and I think Jamal Murray is a little too cheap for what we have today. Now, if I'm paying up, I will happily do it with Shai GilgeousAlexander. 37.5 minutes, point guard only, 9,900, 32 points, 7 assists, 5 boards, 3 stocks, 56 fantasy points, and you only need 60. I love the spot against Denver. I wish it wasn't at elevation, but I'm not going to be too picky. Someone like Donovan Mitchell could get complicated by all those other guys coming in. And I kind of just want to go to the MVP right now. I don't think he meets a ton of resistance against Denver. And I think he can just run the show. I mean, we're talking about a guy projected for 32 real points. This game has a higher total. Denver's defense is obviously nothing special. SGA should not have many issues getting to the rim. So I'm going to pay up for SGA quite a bit. But he's not my favorite pay up option. On a 2-game slate, I just can't avoid him. Give me Jokic. 39 minutes. Might need to play 43 or 44 for them to win. I really think that you're going to need, 35, 20, and 10 for them to be in sniffing distance. He really just can't come off the floor. The biggest problem for Denver is winning the minutes when Jokic isn't out there. That doesn't really have anything to do with me from a DFS perspective, so I'm going to take the guy projected for 65 fantasy points, the guy whose goal is 65 fantasy points, the guy that's still in the optimal lineup 54% of the time, even at 11K. If you're scared in this matchup, if you're a big OKC guy, I get it. Go to Shai. Swap off a Jokic, grab a different center. Me personally, When I started the day, he's my number one most exposed guy, and I don't expect that to change by lock. Give me the best player in the world as the number one contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, May 9th. Top 10s already posted on my Twitter at Josh Engleman for DraftKings and FanDuel, and I'll hit you guys with an update later today before live before lock. I might wait it out. It might be during live before lock. We might need that Cleveland news, so keep your eyes peeled. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. See you guys again Monday morning.